Logan, this is going to be such a fun weekend for you coming off of Fargo with that second place finish. How is that motivation?
Yeah, the motivation's always there, and having a podium from your last race is always a plus. Going into the break, I would say the podium helped with just the practicing and the confidence. Sometimes if you end on a bad note at a race weekend, you're kind of down in the dumps for a few days, but ending on a good note was definitely helpful for the off part. And then, now just coming in here, we had our first practice. The track was fun, so should be good to go.
Yeah, this is a new track for all of you guys the first time we're here, so kind of talk me through it and what you think the challenges this weekend will be.
Yeah, so we just got done with our first practice, and the holes are really deep. Timing is going to be key. You can't really pound out there too much because there are such big, deep holes that you kind of pound and kind of rob too much speed from yourself. So being smooth and hitting your marks out there is going to be key. It's a cool venue though. The town of Sioux Falls seems super cool. So I'm excited to see what tonight brings and see the fans and see how loud it gets out there.
You said you kind of had these 2 weeks to kind of regroup, but it was motivation getting on that podium. What are you doing in these 2 weeks, and how are you practicing for a completely new track?
Yeah, so this year just in general with all the races being crunched together, I probably haven't practiced that much during the season as I normally would have. So, kind of just resting honestly has been a big part, but just getting on the track and keeping the timing and everything up to par is a good thing that I've been doing. And so I just rode Monday, Tuesday, and it wasn't a lot of riding. It was just something to, like I say, keep the brain fresh. So coming to a new place, you don't know what to expect. I text Carl here and there to see what kind of start line we're going to have, and that's always the most important part. So I really, if we're going to have a drop start, I try to incorporate one into the track or something, but he said we didn't, so all I really just did was just kind of ride, tried to make a tough track that was hard to get through, and I think it'll pay off for this weekend the way the track's looking so far.
And going into race day, what does that look like as far as like warming up and getting ready? What's something that you have to do to kind of like mentally prepare yourself for race day since they're so long for you guys?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is loosening up right away, not sleeping in too long, because you sleep in too much and then you're kind of tired and drowsy all day. So kind of a sleeping in and kind of going through a little body movement, warm up in the hotel room, and then just staying loose throughout the day. You can kind of, the days for us pros get pretty long when we gotta wait all day and then ride late at night and stuff. So staying loose and keeping fresh throughout the whole day is key, and that's just kind of comes from moving around, watching races, kind of just hanging out, talking to people, and not getting too focused on the race night.
And what would you say the most challenging part about this track is going to be for you guys tonight?
Being smooth. I think being smooth is going to be very key out there. There's a lot of deep ice edges that can catch you off guard, so being super smooth and hitting your marks.
Okay, well, good luck tonight. Excited to see you out there and hope you're back on top of the podium.
Sounds good. Thank you.